Good morning. This is call number 2021-62501 in the interest of Avery Garcia. All parties and witnesses, please unmute yourselves and raise your right hands to be sworn. You solemnly swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
Yes.
Ma'am? Ms. Dominguez, I didn't hear your answer.
Yes.
Okay. Ma'am, please identify yourself and your relationship to the child.
My name is Maria Dominguez, and I'm the mother of Avery Garcia.
All right. And representing the mother?
Carolina Carafor. I'm
right.
attorney for Ms. Dominguez.
Okay. And representing the Attorney General's office?
Luis Regla.
Court will note that the non-custodial parent is Mark Anthony Garcia. Mr. Garcia was personally served on October 21st, 2021 at 7:23 p.m. He's not filed an answer or made an appearance. Is that correct, Mr.
That's
Regla?
correct, Judge.
Default.
Thank you, Judge. I call Ms. Bidu. Ma'am, what's your full name, please?
Natasha Bidu.
And you're employed with the Attorney General's office, is that correct?
Yes.
And you received training in line with Texas Family Code in order to do calculation and investigate support, is that correct?
That's also correct.
Do you have a report for the court today as far as retroactive support goes?
As far as retroactive, yes, and current child support. Retroactive child support beginning January 2020 until now totals $5,166. And the state is asking that that be paid back at $76 per month beginning March 1st, 2022.
What did you find as far as current support goes?
Current child support with a gross of $1,589.33. Medical support amount of $24 leaves the net at $1,392.74. Child support calculated at 13.33% is $186 per month beginning March 1st, 2022.
And that's for one child, this case, 5 other children on child support orders. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Judge, I'll pass this witness.
All right, Ms. Okorafor, do you have any questions for Ms. Bidu?
No, Your Honor.
All right. May she be excused?
Yes, please, Judge.
All right, Ms. Bidu, you're excused.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Judge. Next, I'll call the mother as a witness.
All right.
And ma'am, one more time, what's your full name, please?
Maria Dominguez.
All right, and you and the father, Mark Anthony Garcia, have the child together, Avery Garcia, is that correct?
That's correct.
And in fact, you and the father were married after she was born and then subsequently divorced. Is that also accurate?
That's accurate.
Okay, and since January of 2020, y'all have stayed separated, and that's when the divorce was filed. Is that correct?
Yes.
So since January of 2020 is a time frame when you're requesting retroactive child support against this man, is that right?
I'm sorry. It kind of broke out a little bit.
You're requesting retroactive child support since y'all's date of separation, January of 2020, through today's court date. Is that correct?
That's correct.
And you heard the testimony by the child support officer just a few minutes ago.
Yes.
And you agree with the calculations that were found as far as retroactive support goes and current child support.
Yes.
How old is your daughter today?
She's 17.
And when does she turn 18?
November 1st of this year.
And when does she graduate high school?
She still has a year to go, so 2023.
Okay, in the spring of 2023?
Yes,
Okay. And so for this remaining time frame, you're requesting child support as testified to by the child support officer beginning March 1st. Is that correct?
that's correct.
Yeah,
And-
let me interrupt here. You were married to this gentleman and then divorced after the child was born? Is that correct? Ms. Dominguez?
No, the child was already born. We just recently married in 2019.
I'm sorry, there's some background noise there that I didn't hear. Will you repeat that again, Ms. Dominguez?
Yeah, she was already born. We married
Yes.
in October of 2019, and then
And
we
when did you
divorced
divorce?
and we filed divorce.
Okay, but there was no finding that he was the father of this child in the divorce?
No, Your Honor, I can answer that. I was the attorney that moved forward with the divorce. We were going to do a SAPSER as well, but because the father was unresponsive, the judge told us just to go ahead and remove that portion.
All right.
So there was
all
no
right.
findings.
All right, go ahead. Go ahead, Mr. Regla, sorry.
Thank you, Judge. No problem. And ma'am, going forward, you're requesting to be appointed the sole managing conservator of the child in this case.
That's correct.
And in fact, you've been acting as a sole managing conservator, at least until his date of separation, if not longer. Is that correct?
That's correct.
And for the remaining year and a half or so that she'll continue to be a minor, you believe that would be in her best interest?
Yes, I do.
And given her age, we're not requesting any kind of possession schedule at this time. Just let her work it out with her father. Is that correct? We don't need to put a visitation schedule in the order because of how old she is. Is that correct, ma'am?
Can you
You're-
repeat that again?
You were breaking up, Mr. Regla. Go ahead, repeat it again.
Sure. Sure. And ma'am, given how old you are, there's no need at this time to put a visit schedule for this man. Is that correct?
Did you hear that, Ms. Dominguez?
I think her phone is.
Did we lose her?
No, she's still on. You have to unmute yourself, Maria.
Did you
I'm
hear the
sorry?
question? Did you hear the question, Ms. Dominguez? Or do you want him to repeat it again? That's fine.
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't know if it's my signal. I'm not. It's cutting off really
Okay.
bad.
All right,
Okay, no
no.
problem.
He's cutting off to everybody. Go ahead, Mr. Regla.
Let me
ask the
turn off
question
my
again.
video. Maybe that would help, Jen. Okay, Ms. Dominguez, my question was, given how old your daughter is, we don't need to include any kind of visit schedule at this time. Would you agree with that?
Yes, I agree. Thank you.
Okay. And what kind of insurance, if any, does she have right now?
Medicaid.
Right, we're going to leave that in place at this time. Is that correct? Ms. Dominguez, did you hear my question?
Ms. Dominguez, you're going to have Medicaid. You know you're going to be ordered to continue the Medicaid.
Yes.
All right.
All right, and you think these orders are in the best interest of your daughter?
Yes.
And you're asking the court to approve of this default order?
Yes, sir.
Judge, I pass this witness.
Ms. Okafor, you have any questions?
No questions at this.
Mr. Regla, in this order, you have a non-disclosure finding. I don't think you've addressed that.
Oh, correct, Judge. Let me go back to that. And Ms. Dominguez, at this point in time, you're asking that your address and phone number be kept confidential from this man.
Yes.
And in the past, there was a lot of confrontation, a lot of anger issues from him directed at you. And he's
Yes, that's correct.
compulsive and very aggressive when the way that he deals with you. Is that correct?
Yes.
And you think keeping your address and phone number confidential from him And is something
Yes.
grant for you.
Yes.
Judge, I'll pass that, the witness.
Does he know where you live now, Ms. Dominguez?
I believe he does.
Okay, but if you move, you don't want him to know where you live. Is that correct?
That's correct.
If he knows where you live, would he likely cause you or your child any kind of harassment, abuse, serious harm, or injury?
I'm sure that once he finds this order is going to be in effect, I'm sure he's going to be reaching out to me upset.
Okay, so you think he's going to harass you at least? Is that right?
Yes. Mhm,
All right.
that's correct.
All right, Ms. Okafor, you have any questions of Ms. Dominguez?
No, Your Honor.
All right, the court will approve the order as submitted. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Judge.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you.
Have a good day.
And that's all, Ms. Dominguez. You can disconnect.
Thank
Ms.
you.
Okafor, you can disconnect as well.
Okay, thank you. Have a good
Thank
day.
you.
And Angela, I'm going to switch back to the other mediation if you want to meet, the other room if you want.
All right, I'll come with you.
All right.
Okay. This is Romero.
Sharma, we ended up having to join in together because we couldn't get the other computer to transfer. So I got my client here with me.
That's fine.
All right, this is cause number 2020-81705 in the interest of the Genesis Gaitan. All parties and witnesses, please unmute yourselves and raise your right hands to be sworn.
Ese es el número de causa 2020-81705, en el interés de la niña Genesis Abigail Marroquín Gaitán. Los padres levanten la mano y los testigos, por favor.
And unmute yourself.
Señora, presione estrella 67 para que la escuchemos.
You solemnly swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
¿Jura decir la verdad y solo la verdad ante Dios?
Sí.
All right,
Yes,
ma'am.
yes.
Ma'am, please state your name and your relationship to the child.
Señora, diga su nombre completo y la relación de la niña.
Kenia Marroquín, Génesis Marroquín es mi hija.
Kenia Marroquín, Genesis Marroquín is my daughter.
All right, sir, your name and your relationship to the child.
Señor, ¿cuál es su nombre y la relación de la niña?
Daniel Lazo Romero, soy el padre de la niña.
Daniel Lazo Romero, I'm the father of the child.
And representing the father?
Your Honor, my name is Cynthia Guerra and I represent Dad.
All right.
El
And,
abogado del papá es Cinta Guerra.
and representing the Attorney General's office?
Rita Sharma, Your Honor.
Representando el estado es Sharma.
We have a petition to establish a parent-child relationship. We're having a hearing. Is that correct, Ms. Sharma?
Correct, Your Honor.
Do we have any stipulations?
We do not, Your Honor.
Well, is this going to be a custody case, Ms. Guerra?
No, it is. It isn't, Your Honor. Actually, the only thing, it's my understanding, the only thing that my client was requesting was that he be adjudicated as the biological father of the child, and he has health insurance for the child, and that he be ordered to pay that health insurance, continue to health insurance, and everything else he believed was going to be worked out with the mom. He's not asking for any type of rights and duties, conservatorship, or anything like that. He's just simply saying, okay, the mom and I will work things out.
Well, did you explain to your client that I need to make an order regarding all those things today?
I will be happy to explain. Él necesita hacer un orden para hallar que usted es el papá y que vas a mantener el seguro, y que él va a hallar que si usted vas a tener ciertos derechos, y también si vas a tener tiempos para obtener, estar nombrado como guardián. Sabes todo eso, ¿verdad? Ya hemos hablado varias veces de eso. He understands, Your Honor. We've talked about it extensively, Judge.
Well, I mean, so what is the issue, Ms. Guerra?
There's no issue with us, Judge. It's because mom doesn't even want that limited acknowledgement.
Well, I'm sorry, Ms. Gaetan, but I'm going to make an order as to who the father of this child is, if in fact Mr. Romero is the father.
Señora, el juez está determinando que vamos a hacer una orden el día de hoy, notificando que el señor es el padre de la niña.
Sí,
Okay.
sí es el padre. ¿Es el padre,
Y
señora?
es el padre de la niña, disculpa. Si el señor Daniel Lazo Romero es el padre de la niña, el juez va a proceder con una orden el día de hoy.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, there is in fact a DNA test report, right?
That is correct, Your Honor.
All right, the court will take note that the DNA test report would indicate that the alleged father, Daniel Romero, is not excluded as the biological father of the tested child, Genesis Gaetan. The child is subject to the suit.
Basado a los resultados del ADN, el señor Daniel Lazo Romero no es excluido como el padre de Génesis Marroquín Gaitán.
All right, so
Los resultados salieron que el señor Daniel Lazo Romero es el padre biológico de la niña, basado al ADN, señora.
Okay.
all right, so it seems to me like there needs to be more negotiations here. It seems like the father is not opposed to, and I'm just guessing, father's not opposed to mother being the managing conservator, the father being possessive conservator with the rights of visitation, etc. Ms. Guerra?
Your Honor, if I may, that is correct, but the mom, Ms. Gaitan, in this case, does not even want to proceed with naming father. Dad is amenable to all of that, even with the surname of the child, and just to maintain the medical insurance, but mom is stating that she does not even want to sign or look at an order that states dad is the father and that he will carry health insurance. And that's all we're trying to have her understand. That's all we're seeking from the state at this point, is for dad to carry health insurance.
You want to try to loosely translate that, Ms. Luna?
Yes.
That the mother is not in agreement with any of this stuff?
Señora, usted no está de acuerdo en hacer ninguna orden estableciendo paternidad, nombrando al señor como padre de la niña, haciendo ninguna orden de manutención, ni de médico, ni que el señor cargue la aseguranza médica por un plan privado. No está de acuerdo en hacer ningún tipo tipo de orden el día de hoy. ¿Eso es correcto?
Correcto, el día de hoy no.
Correct. As of today, that's correct.
Okay, do you understand, Ms. Gaitan, that we're here and I'm going to be making orders regarding this child?
Señora, usted está entendiendo que el día de hoy el juez va a determinar y hacer una orden de manutención.
De todo.
De todo, va a ser orden de conservador, va a ser orden de visitaciones, va a ser orden de manutención, va a ser orden de médico, dental, una orden completa va a ser el día de hoy. ¿Usted está entendiendo eso?
Sí, solo una pregunta.
I understand, I
Bueno.
just have a question.
En el momento de yo no querer lo de la manutención y todo, ¿no se cancela automáticamente todo?
No.
No, señora, no.
All right, let's
Okay,
proceed, Ms. Sherman. Okay, let's proceed. You know, mother doesn't
Vamos a
want to hear,
proceder.
mother doesn't want to give the father any rights, but he has rights by the law. And so we're going to proceed unless she wants to agree to certain things.
Señora, usted
we're
no-
gonna proceed.
Señora, usted no quiere estar de acuerdo a hacer una orden y darle derechos al padre, pero el padre tiene derechos. Entonces el juez va a proceder en hacer una orden, al menos que usted cambie de opinión y quiera estar de acuerdo en hacer una orden con el señor.
Okay.
Okay, ¿qué,
Okay,
señora?
¿Ok? ¿Qué, señora?
Permítame, es que estoy tratando de entenderla.
She's trying to understand.
Sí, no sé si se podría aplazar y poder hablar yo con un abogado, porque la verdad, para poder entender mejor.
Okay, she's
Que me
requesting
pueda-
reset to allow hire an attorney.
Well, that would be Ms. Guerra. Would you be in agreement with that?
Señora Guerra
está de
Perhaps
acuerdo
it might
en-
be easier. I don't know, but perhaps it might be easier if she gets an attorney.
I think it might be easier if she wants to get an attorney and then we can hash it out without having all of this. Or we go to mediation and then it becomes whatever they agree to.
Yeah, all right. Ms. Sharma, you have any objections to resetting this matter?
No, the state does not have any objections, Your Honor.
Okay, el Estado no tiene ninguna opción en no hacer una nueva cita, señora.
Y bueno,
La abogada de él estuvo de acuerdo en que se diera una nueva corte. El juez está verificando y verificó con el Estado y el Estado también está de acuerdo.
And so what is the
Okay.
reset date, Ms. Sharma?
The
Para una nueva
reset date is
cita.
April 25th.
Is that agreeable with you, Ms. Guerra? April 25th?
Yes, it is, Your Honor.
All right, this matter is reset to April 25th, April 25th, 2022.
Señora, la corte se ha cambiado para abril 25, 2022 a las 8 de la mañana.
And so that's
Okay.
for you, that's for
Okay.
your benefit, Ms. Gaitan, so that you can hire an attorney.
Es para su beneficio, señora, para que usted contacte un abogado. Tiene que
If
tener su
you,
abogado ese día.
if you
Okay.
appear on April 25th without an attorney, we're going to go forward with or without an attorney. It makes no difference. There's no more resets.
El juez dijo que ya no le va a dar ninguna otra corte el día abril 25, 2022. Si aparece con un abogado o sin un abogado, vamos a proceder con una orden final. ¿Está de acuerdo? ¿Está entendiendo, señora?
And if you
You
don't
understand.
appear, we're going to go forward anyway.
Y si usted no aparece ese día tampoco, vamos a proceder con una orden también, una orden final.
Entendido?
Okay.
¿Entendió, señora?
All right.
Sí.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Thank you.
Thanks, Judge.
Okay, good.
All right.
You're welcome.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Ms.
Judge.
Guerra.
May we
Thank you,
proceed?
Ms. Guerra, for being cooperative. You can see that there's a problem here. Right?
No problem, Your Honor. Thank
All
you.
right,
Have a good
thank
one.
you. Bye.